Hey y'all, just thought I'd bring y'all up here and give y'all a little view of the garden. We got started a little late on a lot of it because we had it planted and the daggone, it rained so much it flooded this whole bottom end of it out. Got some corn, got some beans, and that row right there, it looks like a bunch of weeds. It is, but it's got a bunch of daggone greens in it. So we're going to try to have to get in there on our hands and knees probably if we're going to save it. Of course, we got the cabbages planted. I planted the cabbages crookeder than heck. So that whole bottom row right there is turnips. They need to be thinned out some, but we'll get to that. Me and Jenny actually got in there last night and cleaned that row of turnips out. It ain't perfect. It's still got some grass in it, but see all this junk laying around out here? That was all that we pulled out of there. But cabbages, and one of our friends had put on Facebook that you can take like little knee-high pantyhose, stockings, and put over the head of your cabbage, and it'll keep the bugs from, keep the darn cabbage worms from eating them up. So that's what's on them. It's got pantyhose on some of them, trying to keep them where the, I put some 7 dust on them. I know some people frown on 7 dust, don't want to put nothing like that on your stuff, but I get it. Jenny planted some sunflowers on this end. They're doing pretty good, but we was way late getting them in, and actually way late getting them beans and that corn and them turnips in. Cucumber plants are supposed to be bush type, but they're running. But I had built that trellis last year. Built me some tomato cages. These down here is doing okay, but the ones on around here are doing a lot better. These down here is a Dr. Weiss's yellow tomatoes, it said. The middle ones here are brandywines. And they're doing pretty good. They got some great old big green tomatoes on them. They're starting to turn. That one right there, if you can see it. See that one right there? It's starting to turn. But I want you to look at them big ones down yonder on there. See that big old green one right there? And then look at all them green ones on that one, see them? But they're starting to turn, y'all. But we got a bunch of, these are Cherokee purples up here. I'll be glad when they turn. I ain't ever had Cherokee purples. We've had some brandywines in the past and really like them, but got some Cherokee purples, and I'm anxious to see. Everybody says that they taste really awesome, so anxious to see that, but gotta make sure I stay out of that fence. I done got in that fence. I told y'all last night, and it'll shock the bejesus out of you. So I ain't gonna get in that fence, but it's looking all right, y'all. It ain't perfect. It ain't got every weed in it out of it. We just ain't had time, and we lost a little bit of handle on it when we went on vacation, and we've been trying to get it lined back out some, and it looks a lot better than it did than when we came back from vacation, but it's still, it ain't perfect, but it'll do. Anxious to get that corn. That's that peaches and cream corn. So we'll see how it is. It's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be bicolor corn, and it's supposed to be really good. So hopefully it does all right. But we had to put this fence up, y'all. About 2 or 3 years ago, I had some collards that were probably, I don't know, 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall, looking really good. I was getting ready to start picking them, or getting me some of them out there. And the dad blasted deer got in there and eat every one of them to the ground overnight. So I got mad. Found me an electric fence. So we got the electric fence, trying to keep the daggone deer and the rabbit out of here. We got a whole bunch of rabbits around here, just happened this year. But anyway, y'all, that's a little view of the garden there, and it's coming along pretty good. We're getting plenty of cucumbers out there so far, and the rest of it, there's blooms on the green beans right now. We've when I thinned some of those turnips out, I just took some of the greens and we cooked them up last week and ate some of them. That's a row of okra right there, and it'll be popping here before too long. And I'm sure once them tomatoes start really coming on, Lord have mercy, y'all, there ain't no way I'll be giving tomatoes away for sure. But anyway, that's just a little view of the garden.